Have you ever forced a smile when you wanted to cry, or pretended everything was fine when you were actually struggling inside? Maybe you've put on a brave face for the sake of others, even when your own emotions felt overwhelming. Or perhaps you've calmed a tense room when you really wanted to walk away, or stepped in to mediate a heated argument at work or at home. That's emotional labor. It's the invisible, often unspoken work of managing your own feelings in order to shape, soothe, or influence the emotions of others. It's about holding back tears, swallowing frustration, or putting aside your own needs to keep things running smoothly. We do it to comfort a friend who's hurting, to offer a shoulder to cry on, or to be the steady presence someone else needs in a difficult moment. We use emotional labor to keep the peace at home, smoothing over conflicts, listening patiently, and making sure everyone feels heard and safe. Or we use it at work, making a customer feel welcome, even when we're tired or having a bad day ourselves. In many jobs, this is expected every single day. This isn't just about having emotions, it's about actively managing them as part of your role, whether you're paid for it or not. It's a skill, but also a responsibility that can be exhausting. Think of it as emotional stage management. You're constantly adjusting your own feelings, putting on a mask, or playing a part to create a specific outcome for someone else, whether that's harmony, comfort, or reassurance. You're expected to be cheerful and patient, even when you're stressed, upset, or just plain exhausted. The expectation is to always be on, no matter what's happening inside. This performance takes real energy and effort, but it's rarely recognized or rewarded. Over time, it can leave you feeling depleted, even if you haven't done any physical work. Emotional labor isn't the same as physical chores. Washing dishes is physical, it's visible and tangible. But noticing your partner is stressed, choosing your words carefully, and starting a calm conversation about chores or feelings, that's emotional labor. It's the work of caring for someone's emotional state. It's the mental and emotional load of being the anchor for a family, a team, or a friendship group. You're the one people turn to for support, advice, or just a listening ear. Many of us do this work without even realizing it. And by the end of the day, we wonder why we feel so drained, even if we haven't moved much at all. Naming emotional labor is the first step to recognizing its value and understanding the toll it takes on our well-being. When we acknowledge it, we can start to set boundaries and ask for support. It's time to bring this hidden work into the light so we can appreciate those who do it and take better care of ourselves too. In many jobs, emotional labor is an unspoken requirement. Think of the flight attendant who must stay calm and friendly, even during turbulence or rude encounters. Or the manager delivering bad news, absorbing everyone's emotions while projecting stability. Teachers, nurses, and service workers are expected to be endlessly patient and caring, often without recognition or extra pay. This burden falls most heavily on women in female-dominated fields, where emotional skills are seen as natural, not valuable. Constantly performing emotions that don't match your true feelings leads to burnout and exhaustion. Recognizing emotional labor as a real skill is the first step toward healthier workplaces. After a long day at work, the responsibilities don't always end at the office, especially for women. When they step through the door, a different kind of work often begins. The emotional labor of caring for everyone at home. It's about being the family's emotional barometer, tuning in to everyone's moods, anticipating needs before they're spoken, soothing conflicts, and making each person feel valued and understood. This work doesn't appear on any checklist or to-do list, but it's absolutely essential for creating a peaceful, harmonious home where everyone feels safe and cared for. Even something as joyful as planning a vacation involves emotional labor, making sure everyone's wishes are heard, mediating disagreements, and managing the stress that comes with coordinating so many moving parts. This invisible work is what keeps families running smoothly, yet it's rarely acknowledged or openly discussed. It often goes unnoticed, even by those who benefit from it most. When one person is always the emotional manager, it can create a deep sense of imbalance and lead to exhaustion, resentment, and feeling alone in a crowded room. Love is what fuels this work, and it's done with care and devotion. But it's still labor, and it takes a real toll over time. True partnership means sharing the emotional load, not just dividing up chores. It's about supporting each other, listening, and working as a team. Recognizing this second shift is the first step toward building equal, supportive relationships where everyone's well-being matters. Emotional labor at home deserves to be seen, valued, and shared by all. Emotional labor is often seen as women's work because girls are taught from a young age to care for others' feelings. Society expects women to be the emotional center, at home and at work, while men are praised for being stoic or decisive. This double standard makes women's emotional work invisible and taken for granted. When men do the same, they're often praised as exceptional. This isn't about blame, it's about challenging the idea that caring is only women's responsibility. Emotional labor is a human skill, and everyone should share it. Unseen emotional labor leads to a unique kind of exhaustion. Always being on, always managing others' feelings. This can cause burnout, resentment, and a loss of self. Suppressing your own emotions for others' sake is linked to anxiety, depression, and even physical health problems. Over time, you may feel invisible in your own life, your needs buried under the weight of caring for everyone else. Relationships suffer when one person becomes the emotional manager instead of an equal partner. The work meant to create harmony can actually breed distance and bitterness if unbalanced. Recognizing emotional labor isn't just about fairness. It's about protecting well-being. Caring for others shouldn't mean neglecting yourself. The first step to fairness is making emotional labor visible. Often this work goes unnoticed, but it's essential to recognize the invisible efforts that keep relationships and teams running smoothly. Talk openly about who carries the mental load, who plans, worries, and smooths over tensions. These conversations can be uncomfortable, but they're necessary for real change to happen. Once you see the work, treat it as real and valuable. Acknowledge the time, energy, and emotional investment it takes, whether at home or in the workplace. Share responsibility, divide domains so everyone owns part of the emotional work. This could mean alternating who manages family schedules or rotating team roles that require extra care. In the workplace, managers should recognize and reward emotional skills, not just technical ones. Emotional intelligence is a key asset for building strong teams and healthy work environments. Provide training in communication and conflict resolution for all employees. These skills help everyone navigate challenges and support each other more effectively. Make sure roles with heavy emotional labor are compensated fairly. This sends a clear message that emotional work is valued and respected. At home and at work, ask how you can help lighten someone's mental load. Even small gestures of support can make a big difference in someone's day. Express gratitude for emotional work. Sometimes a simple thank you makes a big difference. Recognition helps people feel seen and appreciated. Move from passive observation to active participation in caring for each other. When everyone shares the load, relationships and teams become stronger, more balanced, and more fulfilling for all. Imagine a world where caring is shared by all, not just a few. This starts with men stepping up as caregivers, and women letting go of the need to manage everything. True partnership means sharing the mental and emotional load, not just chores. In workplaces, leaders should model empathy and create environments where everyone feels safe to be themselves. Teams thrive when everyone supports each other's well-being. Building a culture of shared care is the ultimate act of respect and connection. By recognizing and sharing emotional labor, we create stronger relationships and healthier communities. Let's start that work today.